And so far this week, it hasn't been very wet or very windy, but join me later on in the programme when I let you know where it turns milder and wetter.
Forecast, and Sabrina, thankfully a bit calmer now.
Hi Jen, yes, following the stormy weekend, a quieter week I'm sure most of us will appreciate. So coming up in the forecast then over the next few days, whilst there's some rain around, nothing too significant, it's not going to be too windy either. I'm sure most of you can feel the cold, that's because of the wind direction at the moment. It's probably a bit cloudier in some places than some of you would like. So this is the pressure setup at the moment. High pressure very much overhead, not many isobars on the charts, and that's reflected with the calmer winds that we're seeing at the moment. So in terms of cloud and sunshine then, it's been another mixed picture today. Cloudy in parts of eastern areas in particular, but the best of the sunshine rather has been across western locations. That's because of the wind direction and effect of the mountains. So that's why western areas will continue to see the best of the sunshine over the next few days. So what's in store this evening then? Well, we're still going to see a feed of cloud move in from an easterly northeasterly direction. There will also be some clearer gaps. I think these will be especially focused in parts of the west. So temperatures tonight then typically 0 to 4 Celsius. For some rural spots in the west, I suspect those temperatures will be a little bit below freezing too. So there will be the chance for a touch of frost, and in those clearer gaps and where we've got some sufficient moisture, I suspect some patchy mist and fog will also develop. So our Thursday forecast then, we'll again see that sort of west-east split. So west is best for sunshine, further east some thicker cloud. I think that will trigger a little bit of patchy light rain and drizzle. But again, the main emphasis for most of us will be on dry conditions. And I think as the day wears down, even for some western areas, that cloud will tend to build in. Temperatures then quite similar to today's values, getting up to around 6 to 8 Celsius. And those winds typically light to moderate in strength. As for Friday's forecast then, we're in this position where we're between high pressure and low pressure systems. So actually not really much of a change, slow moving weather patterns. So where you do see the cloud linger on Friday, which actually is for most of us, there's not really going to be a great deal of change, maybe a few cloud breaks developing, but under that thickest cloud, always a chance for a few spots of light rain or drizzle. Temperatures out to the west, maybe a degree or so higher, so getting up to around 9 Celsius. And as you can see by these wind speeds, they're going to be pretty light for most of us. Looking at further out then, we do change air mass later this weekend. So the blue shades get replaced by the yellow and orange shades. And that does mean a little bit of a jump up in those temperatures, which you'll notice Sunday into next week. So here's the outlook then. On Saturday, we've got a cold front moving through, so that will produce a little bit of patchy rain or drizzle. Nothing too significant behind that. It should brighten up. Then on Sunday, cloud will tend to build in. We're going to change to westerly winds, and that's why we'll see a little bit of a boost in those temperatures. And then into early next week, you can see those temperatures still in double digits. So on the milder side, average at this time of year is around 7 Celsius. And still too early to tell whether it'll be a white Christmas. That's your latest. Jen.
Sabrina, we live in hope. Thank you.